big shifts, big shifts. Just stay is what I'm hearing. Just stay. So whatever that means for you. I know I can be honest around this whole journey for me. There were multiple times where I'm like, why would I sign up for this? And then it always came back to me, and I always knew that my mission was greater than what I could understand. And so, but I honestly like would scream, and I don't mean this personally, but the collective, they're in a field of blindness right now, and so they don't see what they're doing. And so it's important that we forgive. But that was a hard part for me because I wanted to hold on to my anger. I wanted to hold on to my rage. And once I could set that free and truly forgive, it changed everything. And then it was just like inspiration just kind of kept flowing. And like I said, it's a process, but stay is. So let's see what comes through. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all through the divine will of Mother, Father, God. In service to humanity. Doubt is very prominent. Doubt, what would you like to say? I'm seeing doubt and a freeze pattern. So we have our fight or flight, and then we also have our freeze pattern. And for so many of us, we have been in this kind of freeze mode of having doubt or worry, our insecurities, play games with our minds, and so we don't take action. And even baby steps, the smallest, can be a step in the correct direction. And the more that you take those steps, the more that doubt plays with your mind. It seems as though the collective has been manipulated for quite some time. And that cycle is ending as we are in a powerful shift and transformation. Many of you have already felt this corridor opening as the visionaries and the dreamers can see so clearly, but the doubt has infested the minds of humanity. And it seems as even if they are doubting why God would do something like this, and you see, it is the devastation that makes us turn our eyes back to hope, to love, to faith, and to trust. When all else fails, it moves us as a collective. We will see this happening. And if you take a broader look, we would like to remind you that if you could remember a time in your life where it seems as if you would see the messages and you would hear the nudges, but never take action because you didn't think it was that important. And my dears, we are telling you, your soul is always of the utmost importance. It is your highest and best good. It is everything you have ever wanted and so much more. So why not? Why not listen? Why not trust? You have the divine authority to put your protective space around you so that only the highest light and resonance may enter. You are using your intuition, your inner guidance system to put your lives back in order of the universal laws of all existence. No one, no thing is above them. They are the universal laws for a reason. And you see, because many have chosen not to listen, then the tides keep going in the same way until what you are perceiving, mass devastation and corruption being played out. The play is just the orchestration of the will of God to open our eyes to the truth and to see how bad it has gotten. You see, we seem to compare ourselves to others, and in doing so, we don't want to take accountability for our own actions because somebody else's actions are or seem far greater than our own. However, we would like to remind you that there is no comparison on a playing field of existence. That playing field is just that, no matter how big or how small. And so we remind you to look within now, because what most people don't fear God, they fear the actions that themselves have not reconciled. They fear what they perceive as judgment. However, the judgment they hold is the emotional playing field that when they release, they are set free from judgment. I can speak honestly, Jennifer speaking here, when I was offered to go through the doors of judgment, I could see the door, and I had done so much work for myself, but I was still scared of walking through the doors of judgment. And then when I decided to walk through, it was like all I could see were these hands just welcoming me everywhere. And of course, it brought me to tears, because the way that we perceive the judgment based on the old system is sentencing, judgment, guilty as charged, jail cell. But what we don't realize is we're already in that space. We're already in that, excuse my language, but shithole. And so the only thing of the utmost importance is to see the space that we're in, and then decide to make the next move to get out of it, whatever that is for everybody watching. Excuse me. And so we would like to just bring to the forefront that what you will be feeling and experiencing in the next phases of awakening for humanity is the emotional playing field that each individual person has been running from. You see, no matter where you go, there you are. And life will always catch up to you. And so if life and when life catches up to you now, it is happening faster, 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 as many of you are feeling. You cannot avoid or run any longer. We are asking that you just face it. Face it with love. Face it with openness. And that facing is the circle of completion where you meet yourself eye to eye and you say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, for I know not what I do. I didn't realize I was only keeping us in the loop of running. Many of you have seen where the snake is chasing its tail. It takes bravery to face your fears. It takes bravery to face and honor the truth. And the truth will always and in all ways set you free. It really is that simple. However, the mind plays games. It feels like you are walking through a minefield of traps, and you have to brave through it. But if you continue to remind yourself, we are safe and protected now more than ever. We are always guided. We are always loved. We are always seen. We are always nourished, and we are always held. The softening of your vessel, the opening of your centers will always lead you directly to you. The kingdom of heaven is found within. And you see, the journey that most now are about to embark on is the remembrance of who you were and are before the system of control and manipulation got its hands on you. Because you see, the hands of God, the hands of our divine Mother Father, are all loving. They would never leave us. They are always by us. And for many on the earthly realm, it took losing everything to have a moment of so much pain and agony that you chose to make a decision to get out. You chose not to worry. You chose not to stress. You knew that everything would be taken care of in divine timing. And even then, when you release timing and you live in the now moment, the inspiration always guides you. And you see, when you get the inspiration to do something, the inspiration is you. It is your future self, your higher self, however you would like to say, guiding you in the right direction, in the direction of your soul's alignment. It just takes us listening. It is a very simple task. I think, no, not a good choice of words. We see and perceive that the human mind wants to know. And if you don't know, you do not want to go there. But we would like to remind you that the great unknown, God's presence, the beauty of all that is the most masterful plan. And when you go there, you find more and more of yourself. You remember what God's children are made of. They are made with a full spectrum of emotion. They are made with unconditional and unselfish love. And the plan that was designed is not taxing, as some of you may understand the word has completely different meaning on the earthly realm. When you remove that and you start caring and nurturing for yourself, it all does fall into place. It is as if you conceive a vision of starting at the ground, which is also the root and safety, and then connecting even deeper back into the core of Mother Earth, back into the ancestral wisdom, back into all of the beautiful souls who have walked before us, to the elements, to the animals, to the plants. We connect back in, and then that mother takes hold, and you work up the system to nurture, to care, to be held and to be open, and to let yourself feel so delicately the emotion that is so wanting to move through you. It is about letting go. There is no need to hold on to the emotion. Let it move through you. Yes, in the beginning, it can seem uncomfortable as the letting go feels like an exorcism. However, it is just the emotion that you have held on to for so long. It is like the tape that gets goo, and when you remove it, it looks like muck being pulled away. And sometimes the body can feel that as well. You can ask your angels to allow the release to be more graceful, if you will. However, your body knows what it needs to feel. Trusting the process is huge, if you will. You see, living in freedom, freedom to experience the now moment, freedom to feel so alive in love with yourself, with your divine vessel that God has given you. When you love that deeply and that openly, the Christed child, the light that shines so brightly, can then come in. The openness is the entryway. You are welcome. We are open. Trusting the process will lead you to what you have always truly dreamed of, and not in the material world, but the true happiness and the true joy. Everything else falls because your frequency draws it in. It is as if you build it, they will come. But what we are talking about is building this, building this. And then, just like anything, when everything is dark, your light is on. People know exactly where to go. It is a feeling. Some will see, some will feel, some will even hear, some will sense it. And then whatever that is for you, for each individual person here, you are in the role that makes your heart and soul sing. Truly helping, living in service to humanity, and receiving the blessings because of it. Many of you have been doing that all of your lives, and you are ready to be rewarded. Continue being you. Continue being open. Just stay. There's no more efforting needed. Listening, allowing, opening. We would like to encourage you to please be aware of where your attention goes, what you are watching, what you're listening to, who you are talking to, where your mind goes. You can very easily pull it back to the present moment in gratitude. Pull it back to the present moment of whatever it is you are doing. I am washing the dishes. I am grateful for my dishes. Something that simple. I am folding my laundry. I am grateful for clothes on my body. I am grateful for water to wash my clothes. Little statements like that seem so insignificant. However, you are reminding your body that you have so much to be grateful for. That life is truly a blessing when we allow it to be. It is an allowance. And when you allow the allowance, the abundance, the prosperity and success, if you will, flows directly to you. You see, to welcome back your divine power and authority, your soul also needed to test you, if you will, to know that you would not do the same things that have been done in the past, that you would not go down that road of control and manipulation. That is why the power of God is so precious. It is so sacred, and it must be known and felt and experienced to be fully received in the hearts of so many that have been put through the tests of time. And now that time is dissolving, the old is crumbling. And the rebuild is with compassion and community. The rebuild is with love and harmony. The rebuild is with everyone in mind and not just the select few who wear the clothes or show the money. It is for everyone. Everyone is welcome at our tables. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You, beautiful soul, are worthy, and you are worth it. And as you all open your eyes, you see your life is made new through the divine will. Your vessel has been cleansed and purified. The 144,000 diamond codes have reconfigured and transformed from the inside out. And you are here to shine. We thank you, dear ones. We honor you. We see you. We love you. We are you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is done, it is done, it is done. We give thanks now and forevermore. Feels kind of good. We just get to receive. We just get to receive. We don't have to know what it looks like. We don't have to ask questions. Just live and be. I love you all very much. I'm Jennifer Renee. This is Within by Jen. It's within each and every one of us. It always has been. It's an honor and a blessing. And I will see you all in the next video.